It is currently 3:09 in the morning, U.S. Central Time, or 3:09, whatever. It's really hard to say, 24-hour unit system time. When is this late? I am currently sitting in my older brother's living room in his new apartment for reasons of being that I'd be a chauffeur this weekend since he had some car trouble. Some jerk rear-ended him. But anyways, trying to record this before he gets up so it's not too awkward because he has to go to work here. So I just got done watching the movie Gladiator for for the third time in my life, literally third. First time I watched it was freshman year. Nope, sophomore year in high school. Because our social studies teacher is that awesome. We get to watch that movie in school. Or it was freshman year, it doesn't matter. Second was when my brother got the movie himself. And I watched it with him. And both those times, I had no problem watching the movie. Just, it's a cool movie to watch. Tonight, I watched it for the third time in my life. I just finished watching it, and I'm now recording this video about it. Because at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, when Maximus dies, I started crying. Now, obviously you're not going to know much about me, but after some shit in my life, pretty much hardened my heart, and could not cry at anything. As a nerd that I am, I've watched anime, read manga, that kind of stuff, watched heartfelt movies that should make a normal person cry. Like, I've had some movies where I was right next to my older sister who gets quite emotional during stuff, and she cries, but I cannot possibly cry. Now, I did have a time this year where I literally cried on my way to school for no reason. I just broke down crying just as I pulled into the parking lot to the high school. Actually, I was driving up the hill to head to the school, and I don't know what happened. I just literally broke down bawling. Called my mom and came back. I just went back home when I pulled into the parking lot of school because I wasn't going a day at school, bawling my ass off, which I did cry some more. Now, I think I was able to cry at least one other time. Earlier in the year or something like that. I don't know. It's like a small little cry, but for me, crying is now an impossible thing to do. And that the fact that I got so emotionally attached after watching this many times, well, 2 times before, so I know the plot and everything, that I cried at the end of Gladiator, which now proves the reason why it was such an award-winning film. Means a lot for me. More on the fact that sorry if you can't hear me, more on the fact that like I said, I just, it's impossible for me to cry. Now why I'm saying is that I want this more to be directed towards people who if they do watch this, that even because I had shit going on in my life that made me that way, that no matter what's happening, no matter if you're crying then, crying now, for reasons that no one should be crying for, hardships, anxiety, depression, abuse, all that crap. Now, if that stuff makes you turn out the way I had turned out for a while, I just want to let you know that even though you are protecting yourself from the pain, for God, well, for a good damn long while, that it's okay to later on soften that hard shell that you might have. I myself am trying to still, more so explaining it like this past senior year, some of junior year, I've been trying to, well, not trying to, I've succeededly pretty much have a life where I'm always laughing and smiling, no matter what the hell's going on. Now, I've had such a hell of a great time at being that way and stuff, but if you ever come to the point like I have where you harden your heart and you just can't physically do a basic emotion like crying or I mean sadness, how you'll feel that, but cry because of sadness, or just feel those emotions. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, but later on, after you got through your hardships, there's a time where you should, most definitely must, recover and bring yourself back to a place where you weren't during those times, but were before. Now, I'm gonna probably just, because this whole weekend I had no internet, so poor old first world problems right here, but whatever. So I'll be uploading this tomorrow when I get back home, but I just wanted to get this moment out while it's still raw. Now I'm probably gonna be up for a few more hours because I have a problem sleeping, but I just hope in some way this relates and helps people, or someone, anyone. I most likely will post more videos like this later on, not necessarily so deep, maybe less deep, but whatever. But if anyone sees this and it helps at all, just to know someone out there understands just a little, or empathize with you, I'm glad I could help. Thanks for watching.